Apple Intelligence has arrived today. iOS Developer Beta 18.1 was released. That's right, a 0.1 upgrade has been released well before the 0.0 will be released to the public. So first off, Apple gives you no guide on what to do. When you first get it installed, you still have all the old stuff. What you have to do is go into the Settings app, scroll down, and there's Apple Intelligence and Siri. Now, right here, you'll see where I have this turned on. You will have a button that says Join Waitlist. So you'll go ahead and click on that. You'll join the waitlist. For me, I was accepted in about 10 minutes, but it did not tell me that I was accepted. So once again, no warning kind of info, but you can come back, just keep checking back probably. Hopefully you'll get in it within some time between like 30 minutes tops. Then you can turn it on. Once I turned it on, I still didn't have the new Siri. It was still all the old stuff. Nothing happened for like another 10 minutes. After that 10 minutes, once I tapped the side button, I got the new Siri, and I'll show it to you right now. And you can ask it all sorts of questions and kind of pile on to them. So I'm going to do some weather stuff. How's the weather outside? Is it supposed to rain today?
It might rain tonight starting at 9 p.m., with rain continuing into the late night.
How about in Orlando, Florida?
It's going to rain in the afternoon starting at 4 p.m. in Orlando, Florida.
And what's the temperature going to be like?
The high temperature today will be 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and the low will be 71 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, what's the temperature supposed to be like in Orlando, Florida?
The high today in Orlando, Florida,
and how about in Las Vegas?
And the
So you can even interrupt her and just kind of talk above her, and she will stop and go on. So Apple Intelligence is obviously a lot more than just interacting with Siri, and we don't get everything yet, but we do get a few more things. So if I go into my Notes app, I wrote a letter to Tim Cook. I actually used ChatGPT to write this letter. I didn't write it. But if I go ahead and I just say, I want to select this, and look, you have options to proofread or rewrite. So if I say proofread, it's going to go ahead and proofread it. This is a pretty simple letter, so it has no recommendations, but obviously if I had something spelled wrong or whatever, it would probably tell me. So I'm going to go ahead, go back, and now this time I want to rewrite it. So now it's just rewrote it, which is pretty cool. But I can also click on this little Apple Intelligence button, and it gives me a bunch of different options. So I can make it more friendly or more professional. So if I want to go ahead and say, I want to make this more professional, I'm emailing Tim Cook here. So there you go. It just rewrites it really easy. And now it just sounds more professional. It even puts sincerely the Apple bias because, you know, I guess that sounds more professional. But this is just really awesome the way it works. You can also summarize, add a list. Let's go ahead and just add the list and see what happens. I don't know what kind of list it's going to have. So now it just turned everything into a list rather than like an actual email letter. So it has a lot there, and I'm sure more is going to be done. You can even access this through the Messages app. So if I go and start a new message and I type out something, let's just say, hey, how's it going? What's your day been like? So I can select this. I can just click right here and hit that Apple Intelligence button again. This time I want to make that more professional. It says, hello, I hope you are doing well. I am writing you to inquire about your day so far. That's awesome. So you could do it directly from Messages as well. So that's nice to see. But that's not all. There is another thing that they are working on. So if I go to 9 to 5 Mac, I'll let that load. I'm going to go ahead and click here. Let's go to Reader. And now they have Summarize. So if I click on here and say, just summarize this for me. So now it just gave me a summarized version. All right. And then let's just go to another article, and I'm just going to have Siri do it this time. Summarize this article and read it to me.
These Apple Intelligence features aren't in the first iOS 18.1 beta.
So there you go. So now it's reading everything to me. I can click right here and kind of just update the time. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause that real quick. So these are some of the features. I've seen a few other things. Mail has shown up to show a couple things here and there. There was a friend that sent me a screenshot where they had a little priority thing show up, and it actually just kind of had that right there, which was really cool to see. But that's pretty much all that we're seeing right now. There's no like ability to do any of the photo stuff in messages yet. So if you look right here, there's just nothing there, which is kind of a bummer. That's something that I'm really looking forward to. The mail stuff, for the most part, doesn't have any of those cool new features. We are getting stuff finally. Obviously no ChatGPT support yet, but we are getting stuff and it's looking so good. Now, I did want to give you a warning. If you are going to upgrade to 18.1, just know that this is buggy. Beta 4 was actually finally getting good, but this one has been a lot buggier. The animations are not as smooth. I've been typing and I've had issues typing where the whole keyboard just kind of locks up and misses keys. This one has been one of the roughest betas of this whole beta cycle. So keep that in mind. If these features right here don't excite you enough, you may want to hold off until like a beta 2, beta 3 of 18.1 before you upgrade. I just wanted to give you that warning just in case, but it is exciting that we finally get to see some Apple Intelligence. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.